Hey guys, this is Malinga and Moyo. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys.
Guys, before you continue this video, please remember to subscribe. Because if you guys don't subscribe, I won't post any videos because there'll be no one to post these videos for. Like this video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and follow us on our Instagram pages
at Mbali189 and
it is me, Ntaba Moyo.
Guys, so please, when you do see this video and all the other videos, your comments do matter, guys, so that we can know what we should work on, our progress and all of that. So yeah, without wasting any time,
let's get right into this video.
So as you guys can see with the title, this is actually a story time. So
yeah, we're gonna be sharing a little story about what happened the past weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah,
let's get straight into it.
August, 2nd of August.
Yeah, guys, I'm not good with remembering dates, but it was last weekend. Oh, Atlanta, like, I just remember your birthday was that past weekend. I just can't remember the dates, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I love
so it's the beginning of August, last weekend. So we decided to go and celebrate our friend's birthday in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
So we went.
Our friend is from Pretoria.
Yeah. His name is Ntaba. So we went to Johannesburg. We went to Maboneng. We went to Maboneng Precinct.
What was it called? Ravioli at the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant was called Ravioli, something like that. Which is opposite Pata Pata.
Yeah.
Which is also a restaurant.
Very cool
in
restaurant. You
Maboneng.
also check it out, please, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, so everything, we got there around, what time did we get there?
Wait, before we get to when we're in Joburg, let's start with Pretoria. So number one, your girl always being late. I was like, Ntaba Moyo, let's meet at the Gautrain at around 3, right? And I live closest to the Hatfield Gautrain, and so does he. So he pulled through with his car and left his car there, and then we traveled with the Gautrain together to Joburg.
Yeah.
So I got there late. I didn't get there 3, but
you got there. You got there 4, 5.
No.
4.
Around 4, yeah.
Around 4, yeah.
Yeah, like an hour later,
Okay.
but either way.
And then so we got on the Gautrain and we got to Johannesburg, and there we got to.
Wait, Moya, can I ask you, when you're on the Gautrain, how were you feeling?
How were you feeling?
How were you feeling about the entire day? Like, how did you wake up that day? Like, how were you feeling? Were you feeling good?
Like, a part of me was just telling me we shouldn't go there. I mean, like, there were a lot of signs.
Yeah.
Some of those signs we're not gonna share.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of signs. You know, when like it's sort of someone telling you shouldn't do something, and then you end up doing it. There's a situation like that.
Yeah, like you know, you don't listen to your gut. Like you don't follow your gut instinct. Like, trust me, guys. Like,
I think we ignore our guts a lot. So
yeah. But either way, your menses got to Joburg.
And yeah, we got there early, so like we got there, we were the first ones there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our friends came, and
before that we had lunch, whatever. We had
yeah.
food, and then our friends
and then our
through,
friends,
like, I think an hour
later. 30 minutes later,
yeah.
2 hours later,
2 hours later actually.
But who's
3
counting?
hours. Now I was counting. Me. Now I was keeping track, guys. Like, literally. The funny thing is that when I tell someone you must be there at that time, I'm always late, and that person never keeps track. But if I tell you must be there at a specific time and I'm there before you, I'm gonna keep track.
But then
and I was keeping track.
You were late to the Gautrain.
It doesn't matter. So I'm telling you, like, you don't pay attention, but I pay attention.
Okay.
That we're gonna go to Joburg.
Yeah,
we just knew that day, like that Saturday, we just wanted to have fun, you know, like, because I had just came back from home, hadn't seen Moya in a while, and I was like, oh.
And plus, it wasn't Atlanta's birthday.
Exactly.
So we had plans to come back to Pretoria. And so 2 of our friends that live in Johannesburg didn't want to come to Pretoria, and we also didn't want to stay in Johannesburg
because number one, logistics, how are you gonna get back and all of that, right?
And then we thought the Gautrain stops
like the last traveling time is 20:35, which is 25 minutes to 10, I think.
what is it, 21:35?
21:35. 21:35. So we thought that at 21:35 it leaves Park Station to all the other like stations, right? So we were like, okay, at 9 we must
be already at the station. But that was not the case. Right, so we sat there, we were arguing, like, should we come back to Pretoria, should we stay in Johannesburg? And then we argued for like, we didn't argue, but we were indecisive. So we ended up leaving. I think we took like 20 minutes trying to decide, are we staying or
not, because we weren't getting anywhere. So we just like, okay, let's just stick to the initial plan, go back to Pretoria. And go back to the Gautrain so we can
Alright. And then so we took an Uber to the Gautrain.
Yes.
That's when our problem started.
That is when alles went down, man.
Yeah, so we got to the Gautrain and then it was around 8.
Before that, before we went to the Gautrain, we had
okay, there's this thing people who live in Pretoria will know it, right?
Yeah.
It's either muffin or it's like cake.
Yes.
And then it has something inside. Yeah. Our parents would never allow us to have it.
Yeah.
But if you live in Pretoria, you know what it is.
Exactly.
So we had that on the Uber on our way to the Gautrain.
Yes. The reason for that, guys, I'm gonna say this. I don't want to justify myself or anything, but then that was a social experiment that I've been wanting to have, and
And we don't regret it. That part we don't regret.
Definitely.
It's quite expensive. And we were like, we're not feeling anything, so let's have more, let's have more.
Exactly.
Right? So we had that muffin on the Uber, and then we got to the Gautrain. We got to the Gautrain, and then it was around 8, right? Like 8:20. 8:30.
No, it was around 9. Because remember, we were like, we're leaving at 9.
Actually,
so when we left, it was around that time.
9:15.
Yeah, somewhere around that time.
We got to the Gautrain there, like, the Gautrain, the last trip was at 8 or 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30. That's what they said.
They told us the last trip was at 8:30. Mind you, we're in Johannesburg, we need to get back to Pretoria, and I left my car at the Gautrain station in Pretoria, Hatfield. Alright, our problem started there. So you're like, okay, you know what, this is a minor thing, let's just try to find a plan. So we got money together and we Ubered back to Pretoria, right?
The Uber from Johannesburg to Pretoria. So because Nelly Betty and Tlantla, we were like, you know what, like our friend, it's his, like we're all living in Pretoria, obviously, like I just said, mostly the obvious. But then we're like, you know what, let's just like all have fun, because he was still like in the mood, you understand?
And it was quite early.
Exactly. So we were like, okay, you know what, let's actually
go to Blue Room.
Exactly, and have fun with our friend because he's, you know, all for it. So we were like, you know what, it's all about you. This day is all about you. So whatever you want, we're gonna do that, because that's how we celebrate each other. We actually do what you would like to do, whether it's in your comfort zone or not. We do it to make you happy, right?
And we decided to go to Blue Room.
Yes, Blue Room in Hatfield.
We got to Blue Room, and then the thing that we had in those what do you call it, muffins started kicking in.
The muffins started kicking in.
Okay, we went to Hatfield, Blue Room. We got there. It wasn't really nice, but
it was just okay. Like no lie, but more than anything, I'm glad that, you know, it was chilled for my friend, because his friends pulled through. So I was the only girl. But either way,
that's besides the point. You have
no.
When you're with me, it doesn't matter if you're with other girls or other girls, okay?
Whatever. Right. So
all you need is me. Okay.
Don't.
So we got to there. We had fun-ish,
Yeah.
And then we went. What time did we leave Blue Room?
Around 12.
Around 12.
And we left. And let me tell you guys, right? So I'm standing next to Moyo, and I was like, literally, I had to. He was literally tilting. You know, you tilt the entire time, like physically. I had to literally just.
Where I was.
Exactly.
Like everything was happening so fast, and everything that I saw, I was questioning it. Like, why is that person standing there? Is that person looking at me?
And I was
why
busy laughing, like more than anything, guys. Like I was truly laughing at Moyo, but then I was actually also very worried about him, because normally, like, I'd expect him to be like the one who's
the responsible one,
No, not the responsible one.
Yes,
like,
the responsible one.
Like when we're out, yes, the responsible one, but then I'm also responsible in other aspects. But either way,
anyway,
we Ubered to Hatfield, right? You know,
Gautrain station to go get my car.
Exactly. So
we can get home. we get to the Gautrain station. Mind you, it's 12:12.
At night, and guys, Pretoria is dangerous, okay? Like
Hatfield in particular.
Like that's where students are at, so obviously, like, chances of you getting mugged or you know,
whatever.
hijacked or
all
whatever.
all the best stuff that could happen to you is probably going to happen to you
Exactly, in Hatfield.
Anyway, so we get there, we get to the Gautrain station. They're closed. They've been closed for more than 2 hours now.
And they can't-
Mind you, my car is in the parking lot. We need
Yeah.
the car in the parking lot so that I can go drop my Linga off at her house.
Exactly.
And so I can go back to my house.
Exactly. So
Right.
then, hey guys.
So we can't go
The
get
guys
in.
like
We can't
to
get the
ask-
car.
Exactly. So I'm like tomorrow. I'm asking the guy, like the security guy, and I'm like to him. So we can't get the car because it's like can't
Even in
just
the
open
parking
the
lot,
parking
you know?
lot for us. And then he's like, no, the garage, like they like the garage door closes automatically. So
We
the
can't
moment
get the
they can't
car.
they can't like open it for us, right? And I was even thinking in my head like, you know, it's SA money for something. So I was thinking in my head, bribe, no. But then when he said that, automatically I was like, shoot, okay, like can't happen.
So okay, so like
We stuck
okay,
outside.
so sitting outside for like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15
Yeah,
minutes,
trying to
sitting
figure
outside
out
trying to figure
something.
out.
So I'm like tomorrow. Sorry.
Alright, so like, cause I think I live the nearest to the station, right? So like, okay, let's Uber to my place and then we sleep over at my place.
Look
But
for the keys
we're looking for the keys to my place.
Go
Guess
on.
where the keys are?
in the car.
In the car. We're just in the parking
the
lot.
car means he's like, what? I'm looking for my keys. I'm like, you know what? Have you said let's just go to my place? My girl cannot find the remote.
The remote gate.
Hey.
So once you can't go to Malenga's place, we can't go
No,
to
to
my
Maya's
place.
So
So
the
we're standing there.
the only alternative we had was to look for
A place to sleep,
to
basically.
sleep at.
So we're walking down the road. I don't know if it's called Burnett Street,
Somewhere.
something like that.
Yeah,
You
y'all
know,
see
that,
like
that street where News Cafe is at.
Yeah,
That street.
that
So we
street.
walk down that street, and we
Guys,
get
mind
to,
you, as we're walking down the street and it's so
And we
dark and
pray.
we're only two people, I'm
we're
like, it's
praying. Mind you, this is I think now it's around 1 or 2, right?
yeah, right. So I'm like to him, yo, I really pray God is going to be with us because honestly, like this place is freaking dangerous and it's only like 2 of us and we're for some odd reason, when everything started happening, I didn't even think of calling my parents.
Remember how calm we were?
Literally,
we were so calm. Everything, the whole time we
the
were very
entire
calm.
time, like
We were the muffins. Because it
exactly,
was very cool.
dude. And I was like, tomorrow had that been like my natural self, I would have
would've
I would have even cried, okay? Like cried there till I don't know what was gonna happen, but I was just gonna cry.
Yeah.
You understand?
So we walk down the street and we get to Petit Hotel in the street. So we get in there, we ask for a room, we get to the
Yeah.
room, right? Now that's the funny part, right? We lay in bed, we're just thinking of everything. And then Malinga's like, Moyo, are you okay? We started laughing like hell. Like, it's just reflecting on the entire day. Everything just went
Guys,
bad.
I'm
I think we
literally-
laughed for 2 hours straight.
Dude, so like let me tell you, like I when we got to the room and everything, like I was quite pissed. I was like, now let me use the bathroom. I get out, I see okay, Tavisa's like, you know, the boy is sleeping, like you know that like this day has been quite rough. I get in bed, guys, and I'm like, no, something is just not
Something's
fine.
not right.
I'm like, Moyo, are you fine?
And then
He
like,
doesn't respond. He doesn't respond. He laughs. And because he laughed, I laughed, guys. Like, I just couldn't. And I literally felt like my intestines were exploding because we literally laughed for like a good
We
2
laughed.
hours or
straight,
so.
and I'm not even talking we stopped. We
Like,
were laughing
laughing.
the whole time. Mind you, it's also the stuff that was in the muffins were making us
Like,
laugh.
I was
a
like,
lot.
what the freaking. I was even like calling my mom. I was like, Mom, like, I'm like, yo.
I kept saying Jesus the whole time because I couldn't
I
stop
was like,
laughing.
yo, guys, this is
Yeah,
freaking
so-
bad. Yo, sharp.
Yes.
I don't know how he fell asleep, but then yeah.
That's about it.
Fast forward, we wake up in the morning, guys. Yeah, and I'm like, Moyo.
The morning after we looked terrible. Yo, we looked
Guys,
terrible. I knew.
my weave. Yo, guys, like yo, I was like my freaking work. I looked like I just came from like a fight. You know, like I was fighting, guys. Like my hair was just, but for some odd reason, I didn't care.
Actually,
Like I was
that
just
was
fine
quite an
with everything.
experience.
You
That was quite an
understand?
experience.
Moyo. And then we leave. Go to our hotel, go get food. After getting food, a chicken leg and our favorite, we now go to Hatfield to get the car. Hi.
Oh shoot, the story is not done yet.
Yay.
We get to Hatfield train
Gautrain.
station.
Hey.
We get to the car. No, we get in there. We pay the parking ticket. We get to the car. I entered the car. I entered the key into the car. Did the car not just look at me? The car just looked at me like, and then,
dude, and I'm
like it didn't even make any sound. Like
Any sound.
the key just didn't do anything to the car.
like literally.
So we sat in the car for another 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, a few minutes. Like we actually sat there.
So just sat there because the car didn't want to start.
And I was like, you know what? I literally felt Jesus was like, let me just get up and go ask for help somewhere. So I get out, and then somewhere accompanies me to go to the security guards to like see if they can help us or something. But before that, Moya checked, like opened like the, I don't know what is it called, to check if the battery's dead.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Everything was still fine. Everything was intact, right? So we get the security guard, and then Len, he didn't seem like he's willing to help us because literally we looked helpless, right? Literally,
useless.
exactly, like you know. So Shabu, then.
So eventually we come to that. Okay, let's request an Uber so you can get home at least, and then I'm also gonna request an Uber to go home. And then because now I have my house keys that I got in the car.
Exactly.
So it's like Uber home, so I can also Uber home.
So I Ubered home first.
Yeah.
Get to my place, I'm like, Moyo, I've arrived safely. And then this is how you respond.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm also home.
I'm also home, I've arrived.
But I was lying.
Because number one, like, he lied to me. Because I felt bad. Because number one, I
would
left
have
him
felt
alone.
bad even more.
I left him alone. So I wasn't like with him like in the situation, right? Because I was like to myself, shoot, like I'm a bad friend, guys. Like how can I leave my friend on everything? Nah, but either way, I was like, you know, let me just get home and see what I can do. Because either way, even if I was there, what was I gonna do?
When you got home, you slept, right?
No, I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
I didn't sleep. That's how you.
But I guess you are home. So I told her like I'm also home, but I wasn't home. I was actually at the Gauteng station. I sat there for another hour. I called AA. I called Arrive Alive. Someone that could just
like
come and jumpstart the car. Alright. The AA guys arrived like an hour later. Jump-started the car. The car started, and it's like, okay, now I can finally get home. Just when I was about to leave the parking lot, the steering wheel of my car, steering wheel. Like the steering wheel of my car locked, because it happens if like your car has been off for quite a while. It's basically like a security measure, whatever. So the steering wheel locked, mind you. I need to drive in Hatfield, and it's rough with the steering wheel locked. But anyway, I did what I had to do, so I was driving with a locked steering wheel the whole time.
And he got home safely.
And I got home safely, finally.
By God's grace.
By God's grace.
Like, honestly, guys, I was even telling Moy after everything. So he gets home, and then he's like to me, can I go honestly? I'm like, sure. He's like, I actually just got home now.
Actually just got home.
And I like,
remember, what time did you leave the Gauteng station to go to your place? It was around 10, right? Because remember, we left the hotel around 9 in the morning. So
it was around like to 10ish, like it was 9:40 something, yeah. Okay. So I got to my place around like 1, like just after 12, like around that time, right?
And then I got home around 3.
So I couldn't sleep. So he's like to me, are you sleeping? I'm like, no, I can't sleep. Then he video calls me. We laughed.
We laughed again. The same laugh that we had just before we
like
slept.
Literally, and I'm like to him, what just freaking happened to us? Like literally, what just happened? Because normally when Moy and I go out, it's always like.
It's always it. So basically, guys, moral of the story: trust your instincts, trust your guts.
Exactly, because.
Jinx. Trust your guts, and yeah, like if you're gonna have fun in Pretoria, just have fun and make sure that everything goes accordingly. It might not go accordingly, but just make sure that you guys are safe.
Yes, guys, yeah. And also sometimes just like you don't just have to like just don't do it. Like literally, if there's anything that is required of you, if there's an agenda that has you on it and you need to be ticked off of it, you can take yourself out of it, and that is why you listen to your gut instinct. Like literally, if you can't do something, do not manipulate your mind or anything, because I feel like that's how the universe communicates. Do not do it, or else.
We had signs from when we got on the Gauteng.
Exactly, and we were talking about it.
And we're like, remember, it was like, do you think we should go to Johannesburg?
You know, because we were like, nah.
And then we forced, and then we ended up being high in the club. We ended up broke. We ended up being outside, standing outside, looking like homeless people. We ended up having to.
Like more than anything, like so many things could have happened. Like literally, I was even
Actually,
telling Moya that like I'm not trying to like think of what could have happened, but I'm just trying to show my gratitude to God, because literally when we walk down that road, number one, like just the two of us, anything could have happened.
But it didn't.
You understand? But it didn't, and I'm super grateful to God for that. Do you understand? Like,
We also could have blacked out because we didn't know the quantity that was in
exactly,
those
and it was the
muffins that
first
we
time I had it. You understand? I was like to him, Moya, you know, I was like, and if like I literally wouldn't.
Which
just
is really
touch
surprising because it wasn't
So-
the first time that I had it, but I was like more out of it.
Exactly.
But then again, remember.
But
the
it was
whole
like,
thing in the
yeah.
Uber, yeah.
So like it was
Yeah.
like a social experiment for me, because I don't like being told this is how something feels. Right? I like to like experience it for myself. So I was like, I wouldn't touch this, whatever and stuff. And life tested
And
the
also another
theory
thing
of
that I
my
realized
never.
about the stuff that we want to experience as students.
They are frowned upon, you know,
Yeah.
but it's things that are there, like either you experience it or not, and whether you choose
What
to
I
do
didn't
it.
like is that I was constant battle with myself.
You
Like,
know,
am I
you-
high or am I
am
just
I-
thinking of being high?
Exactly, like you just, you know, it plays with your mind.
with
Like
your
it
mind,
really plays
big
with your
time.
mind, and you know, I experienced
So
it
guys,
and that
don't
was,
try
and
it.
I'm good with it.
Don't
Like
try
I'm
it.
fine,
Don't
but then
try it
I don't
with that.
regret doing it. Like literally.
I
Like-
would do it again.
Nah.
That was a nice experience to tell you the truth.
Like honestly, guys, but then yeah, like that is what happened, and it was the first time we ever had a downfall when we leave our homes.
Yeah.
And then we call our parents and we're like, and our mothers are like to us, "Meliyaka." Exactly. So
So yeah,
yeah,
there's a
guys.
story time about the first time we had space muffins.
So guys, yeah, man, like we're just gonna leave you guys with our tagline. Always remember that kindness is the best form of humanity.
Guys, please
And
remember to subscribe, like, comment,
share.
and share. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Exactly, and
yeah,
yeah,
man, we love
guys.
you guys a lot. We leave you with
We actually
love.
do. We love
and
you guys so
light.
much. Like, I hope you guys know that we do love you guys. Yeah.